just thinking about it kind of in terms of partners, I mean, it was a multi-partner piece in terms of the different organizations involved. Can you say a little bit about how, you found that collaborative partnership process and how, having partners helped develop that project even more?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really interesting one, because actually the very start of the project started because Ava Hunt Theatre and Sinfonia Viva and Orchestras Live, we'd all contacted the Derbyshire Virtual School to say we should be working together, but separately, us together with you, of course, but then it was just a separate contact, and they saw, we feel like there's something here, we can bring these people together, and sort of, which was lovely actually, and kind of unexpected. So I remember Stuart and I went into our first meeting and we were like, oh, this wasn't really quite what we were expecting, but actually having them bring us together, having the virtual school bring us together, then meant that what we did was we kind of tried to get some understanding about their practice, about the things that drive them and excite them, and likewise with us, we shared what we did. And I think what that meant was that we definitely made something that we wouldn't have made if we weren't working together in partnership, which for me is the most exciting part of this work, because if we're just doing the projects that I come up with or think of on my own, then sure, that's fine, but it's only what's coming out of my mind. Whereas with this kind of thing, you're putting all of those different skills and experiences and ideas into the pot, and then yeah, you end up with something which is much more exciting, I think, much more exciting. And I think Ava Hunt's work had been, as I said, she'd been working quite a lot doing verbatim pieces, working with a young actor from Syria, and so she'd sort of already been looking at this kind of sense of a story, a journey to share, which definitely influenced the idea of us going in with this theme of journeys, and the thought of sharing that with younger children. So I think, yeah, and of course the virtual school have got that contact with those young people, and whilst it's quite it was quite a changing group, we found them as the sort of having the consistency there, and actually bringing in their creative mentors. So a lot of the young people involved in the project had a creative mentor, so an artist who was assigned to an individual young person to support their development, and actually having those people involved in the process also added another sort of dimension to that partnership. So it wasn't always easy because having lots of partners involved, obviously the challenge is greater, and sometimes there's misunderstandings because we're working from different worlds. So it definitely wasn't without challenge, but actually when we were working together in the same space, sort of flowing between music work and theatre work, and with this kind of aim that had to shift and change as we went, I think it was really beneficial to the whole programme that we did have those different skills and experiences working together.